Is this how it's going to be from now on?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I walk into a room and you don't even look up?
I am not in a great mood. You can take that or leave it. But I guess you've already decided to leave it.
I don't believe this.
Why?
I wouldn't agree to marry you, and now we're not even friends?
Friends? That only happens in the movies.
Vince, I know how angry you are.
No, you don't.
But we work together. We live in the same house.
I've been thinking about all that.
Yes, so have I.
I decided I want you out.
It's your house. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, Becky's father's gonna want her back pretty soon. When she goes, I want you gone.
I don't think I like the way you're talking to me.
Oh, that breaks my heart.
Fine, fine. I will be happy to go. I'll
Good.
also be happy to get another job.
Good.
Would you like me to explain to MJ and Cheryl why I'm leaving?
Oh, I've been explaining things to those girls for 17 years. I think I can do it again.
They're still my children, you know.
Believe me, I know.
I'm still going to be a part of their lives. A big one.
You could have done that full time.
Do you think that this was easy for me?
I don't know. All I know is that nothing has changed.
I have...
Ha! You keep saying that, but you walked out on me last night just like you walked out before.
I stayed up all night long wondering if I made the right decision. Boy, do I know I did now.
Fine.
How can I live with you? You haven't even forgiven me for what happened before.
Oh, I'd forgiven you. I did a whole lot more than forgive you.
You mean because we were together?
You slept with me. You let me think that I had you back again.
I made a mistake. I'm not perfect. But then that's what you expect, isn't it?
I don't expect anything anymore.
Do you ever stop and think that maybe the problem here is you? I am not what you remember. I am not your property. Maybe the reason nothing's working between us is that you refuse to accept the fact that I'm not a memory, I'm a person.
Mary! Mary!
Hey, Pops, what happened?
Oh, I had an accident.
You were gone when I got up this morning, so was Mama.
Yeah, we had things to do.
Yeah, I bet you did. So, weren't you going to tell me what happened?
I broke some glass.
No, not that.
What?
Whether I'm going to be a bridesmaid or not, Pops.
Oh.
You know, I was thinking, we don't have to have a real fancy wedding if you don't want to. In fact, we could even have the reception
There
at
isn't
our
going to
house.
be any wedding.
What?
Your mother decided she didn't want the ring.
But I thought...
I thought too. But your mother thought otherwise.
Maybe she just needs some more time, Pops.
I mentioned that to her. And she turned down that suggestion also.
Doesn't make any sense. Everything was going so well.
Yeah. Listen. You have to understand one thing. She loved you very much. Now, this is just between she and I.
What else does she say?
Look, I know you have a right to hear all that, but I don't want to give you specifics. Not now, okay?
Oh, Pops, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Nothing's going right for us lately, huh?
That's a fact.
I just don't understand, Mama.
You know, the only way you're going to do that is to talk to her.
Is Mary McKinnon?
Is she all right?
I don't know. Mary? Hi.
Hi. I don't know why I'm here. You're closed. You're closed. I'll.
No. Wait. Stay. We'll talk.
I've got an assignment I need to look into. I'll be back in an hour.
All right, I'll let you know if I hear anything.
It's nice to see you.
Thanks.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
You know what I like about him?
What?
He has this wonderful way of accepting people for just who they are.
Okay, come on, sit down. Can I get you some coffee?
No, thank you.
All right, tell me, what's happened?
Oh, Vince.
Yeah, well, I saw your face the other night when he gave you that ring.
I had absolutely no idea he was going to do anything
I
like
thought
that.
something like that. But you know, you've all been through such a terrible time, and, well, it makes people do things impulsively.
I understand that. Why can't he understand what I did?
What did you do?
When we first heard about Kathleen, I was really just... I was lost. I didn't even know how to grieve for her. All that I knew of her was what I'd learned those few months last year.
I know.
Vince had all the old stories. All the details of her. He gave her back to me so that I could start to let her go.
I think that's lovely.
I wanted to be so close to him. I needed him so much. The night before her service, we made love. It was my idea.
It's okay. I mean, you are a grown lady, you know.
And it happened again the next night, and then Vince just assumed that we were totally reconciled.
I see.
As if those 17 missing years had not existed. No, things were just going to go right back to the way they were before.
Honey, he really has never stopped loving you. That's
And
why.
I care for him. But the minute I didn't fall right in with his plans, he got angry.
Mary, I think you need to give him a little more time, that's all.
No, because now I'm angry. He acted as though what we did was just me leading him on. I was hurting. I still am.
Of course you are.
He acted as though I was this calculating, cold-blooded... I was trying to keep the man from being hurt more.
I know that.
You want to know the really stupid thing about all of this?
What?
I was beginning to see a future for us. Why did he have to do it that way, in front of everybody?
I think he probably wasn't thinking it. It's because he loves you a lot.
Oh, yeah, he loves me. Long as I'm sweet and domestic and compliant, he's nuts about me then. But let me disagree with him about one little thing.
Well, this is not exactly a little thing.
Doesn't matter. Vince doesn't care about who I am now. He just wants things back the way they were.
Okay.
You should have heard the things he said to me.
When?
This morning.
Honey, I'm sure he's just very disappointed.
Disappointed is one thing. Rude and nasty is another. He ordered me out of his house.
Now, wait a minute. I don't think that's such a bad idea, at least not for now.
Hey, I thought of it myself. You just should have heard his tone of voice. Talk about your inconsiderate...
Mary,
Mary,
you can use my apartment again.
I can?
Of course you can. I mean, it's just sitting there. You can.
Thank you. It's nice to know I have a place to go.
Good, and now we should put our heads together and see what kind of job you'd like to have.
Well, gee, it's gonna have to be something really exciting and glamorous. It's got to live up to waitressing at Mary's place. He'll probably change the name.
You know, I know you're not going to believe this, but you aren't going to stay this angry at Vince forever.
I don't know about that.
When you calm down, and you will, well, we'll decide what you think you should do with him.
I know what I should do with him.
Mary,
nothing.
Please.
It's over.
You'll forgive me if I have a hard time believing that one.
I was very, very attracted to him.
Yes.
The man is loaded with Irish charm, and there's a real intelligence behind all that macho bluster.
Well, you know, his eyes do twinkle when he smiles.
Yeah,
It's true.
yeah, sure, I suppose they do.
In fact, he smiles a lot because he's so in love with you.
I told you what I think he's in love with, Felicia.
Now, Mary, we are friends, so I know how difficult it was for you to sleep down the hall from him all this time. Yeah.
Probably a very good thing that I'm leaving.
Very good. It'll give you time to cool off, both of you.
Vince isn't going to change. I know that now.
Honey, it only happened last night.
It doesn't matter. I am never, ever going to be the woman he wants.
Can't believe it. Cheryl, how can you blame Pops for this when it's all your fault?